Back again with the oh damn. It's quite it's the ass part now because I'm outside. Let me just finding a light that doesn't make me look too bright. Ah, got it. Anyway, back again with another one. Another one. As you can see, the boy is too much. Anyway, as you can see, the boy is outside. Reasons why I'm outside is because of the idea of today's video. I was really figuring out how I would like to record it. I'm not gonna record this entire thing outside. It's gonna be quite. I just can't record it outside. Sun is in my eyes. It's kind of annoying. But what I'm saying is, the reason why I'm outside is because today's video is about the sense of saying that characters. Nah, not really. The video is technically about characters who deserve happiness. My opinion. What is the reputation of what's a good way to describe happiness? Many people have their own way of describing what happiness is. In mine, is like see those clouds, see the sky, see how the sun is shining. I think that's a good. I think that's a good I think that's a good representation of what happiness is. Sometimes it is true that happiness is not all sunshine and rainbows, but I'm just saying like a representation of like what's happiness. A place that is just shining bright. You can't see really much dark in it. You know what I mean? Deep in that. So that's my definition of like what happiness is. Like just the beauty that you see in things that like no one else will take their time to like truly see. So yeah, so I wanted to say about that because it's gonna be a long one. Hi, you enjoyed outside? You enjoyed the fresh air? Yeah, I hope really some of y'all did bear with me during that intro. I really do hope that some of y'all actually bear with me because you guys have ass of attention span. Fuck. Anyway, back again. So this is the video. The first one on this list has to go to Peter Parker. Not just there's just a few Peter Parker that do deserve happiness. I think it's I'm gonna say the first one being Tobey Maguire Peter Parker. After watching Spider-Man again, after watching it with new eyes, because when I watched Spider-Man for the first time, I was a youth, I was a little todger. As being a little todger, I wasn't really frantic over it. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying that I was not aware of the struggles that man was going through. Number one, man was broke. Man was saving the world. Had to sneak in his own apartment just so he doesn't hear the landlord asking for his money. That's tough. Dog, worst part. But I mean, he also deserves like happiness. He deserves a better relationships. Honestly, he just deserves a better relationship. That being, if you know what it means, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Cause that MJ, fuck, whore, terrible person. Nah, she evil. Nah, she was evil. Like, let me put it like this. There was a few scenes. I'll put the first scene. I think it was when when she was an actor. Most of you have seen the movie, so she was an actor, right? And then he like missed her play, right? Because she was saving the world, or not the world, but the city, and she got pissed at him for saving the city. If you all have seen Invincible, those two are the same. Copy and paste. Worst part is she gets with the best friend, right? And then later on, when his aunt dies, was it best friend? I don't remember which one, but
I really hate the character of Mary Jane. Why? Because Mary Jane cheats on someone in every movie. In the first movie, Mary Jane kisses Peter even though she is dating Harry Osborn, after Peter saves her from the attack. In the second movie, she tries to kiss Peter, even though he says he doesn't love her. In the meantime, Mary Jane is engaged to astronaut John Jameson. It's really unbelievable, and Mary Jane runs away from the wedding at the very end of the movie and goes back to Peter. Well, does she stay with this? No. In the third movie, she cheated.
It was somewhere and she says that like, I truly love you, while getting the cheeks blown out by his best friend. Although I could say it's Harry's fault in that regard, but at the end of the day, she's also one to blame. But yeah, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man deserves happiness. And then I think it's the Paul Spider-Man. I only know him as the Paul Spider-Man because of the deviant shit. You know, I'm just gonna put like, I'm not gonna put images. If I find a clip, but if I don't find a clip, I'm gonna say this. Paul, Spider-Man and them fell into a different dimension, him and Mary Jane. Then he found a way to get out of that dimension. So he came back and figured out a way to save her, right? But the time in that dimension, right, moves at a ridiculously fast pace. So those 4 days that he was gone, it was like 4 years to her. She already had a life with Paul. And the thing is, right, he didn't run away or anything, didn't find a way to escape. What happened was that Paul basically pushed Peter, you know, pushed him in there, and then he purposely basically made Peter get out the way so he can be clapping cheeks in peace. That's what he did. And then when he found a way, she already moved on. Mary Jane is a terrible person. Doesn't matter what. No, fuck Mary Jane. Nah, Mary Jane is not her. I'm sorry. Fuck, I do not like Mary Jane. Damn, I mean I should do a video of the most characters I hate. Ooh, that would be fun. But anyway, what I'm saying is, besides that, yeah, Mary Jane is the villain. She don't deserve no happiness. Number 2, if anyone of y'all seen, yeah, like before I actually just jump, let me just put it like this. Number 2, Bean. Rick Grimes. Yeah, if anyone has seen like The Walking Dead, this is the man I'm talking about, Rick Grimes. So story starts out yada 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 bullshit. Actually, it starts out with him waking up in a hospital. So in a zombie apocalypse happened, him at the hospital. Frantic is alone there, and then frantic is that he can't find his wife and kid, right? But then he finds his best friend. Then he does a lot of side missions, and then he finds his best friend, and his best friend leads him to where his wife and kid is. But the thing is, while he was gone, his wife was getting her cheeks blown out by the best friend. And that's not the worst part. He had to go kill his said best friend, right, for incident B. Then later on finds out that said best friend impregnated wife. Yeah, and this is not, dude, it's like tough of it. Said wife gets pregnant in a zombie apocalypse, mind you. I mean, that's the worst people. Do they not practice? Like, I mean, that's that's where the pinnacle of safe sex has to be. You clapping cheeks at the wrong time, at the wrong place. Genuinely the wrong time. People need to survive and out here making new life. Priorities, dog. I know it's nice, but sure, ease up. That being said, said wife has baby, but here's the fuckery. The son kills said wife because she's transforming into a zombie, and also she's transforming into a zombie, so we had to toss her. So now you can see Rick Grimes going through the most, right? But that didn't stop him from actually surviving. That's what I mean. Like, that man just deserves absolute happiness. I'm not gonna go into far detail because there's still a few more characters that I need to speak about. Like, not a few characters. This time it's gonna be a few people. But I'm just saying, like, generally speaking, they just deserve happiness. Like those two characters are when I say deserve happiness. Next character being, this is from an anime. Actually, it's two anime characters I'm gonna speak about. But this next anime character, it has to go to a character that I love, character that I appreciate dearly. It's from a little isekai. If you this little isekai is a little not like any typical isekai. Characters not OP. Characters just a man carrying a lot of baggage. If you got it, if you didn't, I'm just gonna say it's ReZero. ReZero. But there's a specific character in mind. Not Subaru. I'm not talking about Subaru. I'm not talking about Subaru. I'm talking about Rem. 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 Damn. There's nothing much to say. It's just that she just deserves happiness. All I can say about Rem is that she deserves happiness, honestly. Truthfully speaking, she deserves the best. And those want me to say Subaru deserves happiness. Sometimes you don't. Honestly, you could prevent the things far better. But the thing is, I understand that Subaru is a more realistic approach when it comes to people who want to be isekai. If you don't know what isekai means, isekai is basically a genre where where you come from, for example, this universe, you jump to a new universe, and you live your life there in that same universe. So that's just the basically pretext of isekai. But anyway, I'm just saying that ReZero is a fantastic anime. Subaru is a well-written character. He's a well-written character, but he is not my pinnacle of who I wish to be happy. There's so many ways you could prevent the things. But who am I speaking? I think I'll do the same if I was in situation. But the thing is, he also deserves a small chunk of happiness. But we're not talking about him. We're talking about Rem. But Rem deserves happiness. There's not much I can say about the character. She's just a lovely, sweet, sweet angel. I'm just gonna play a clip of Rem, and you understand why.
We would go to work, spend our evenings together, and once we had enough money, we could buy a house. Maybe even open up a little shop of our very own. After all, Kawaragi is a pretty thriving town, so I'm sure we could earn a living on one of your fanciful ideas. And once our jobs were on track, it's embarrassing to say, but we could have a baby. The child would be half demon and half human, so I'm sure it would be feisty. But I know that they would be completely adorable, whether we ended up with a boy, a girl, twins, or even triplets. I'm sure that it wouldn't be all fun and games and good times, and I know not everything would work out exactly the way I imagined it. I mean, the two of us might end up having only daughters and no sons. So if you were hoping to pass down your family name, you might end up being disappointed with that. But either way, you've no need to worry. Even when the children grow up and reach the age where they might begin to treat you coldly, I'll still be right there by your side.
Why she deserves the best. Next character being, I know this character has his own not controversy. You don't have any controversy. This character is when you say the pinnacle of what man carries. You know what I mean? There's so much baggage that a person could be carrying, and hold on. And though speaking of this character, I should be standing up, but I stood up for a while. This character is a very special character. No, I'm just gonna say it. Guts. Guts deserve happiness. If those who don't know about Guts, just say Guts is Rick Grimes, Peter Parker, if they had a child. Yeah, that's whose Guts is. Peter Parker and Rick Grimes had a child. Sprinkle a little Subaru in there. That's who Guts is. Guts is a character who really... That's when you say God's strongest soldier. That's all I can say though. I can't really say much. I can't say a lot, but that's not the video. That's a character that absolutely just deserves happiness. I'm just saying. That's a character that deserves the absolute mega load of just joy. Absolute joy. That's what I can say. That's a character that deserves happiness. Honestly. Guts. Yeah. And who else deserves? Now we're just gonna do honorable mentions because I had to get that off my chest. Those are the characters that I just believe need happiness. Peter Parker, Rick Grimes, Rem, Guts. I know there's many other characters I can explore and say that, oh shit, he really does deserve happiness. But for now, I'm gonna do a part 2 of the video. And I'm gonna do a part 2. But those are the main guys who need happiness. But like the lesson of today's video is that what I'm saying is that we all deserve happiness. I was never gonna make videos about being sentimental or any of that, but I do believe that maybe this will give somebody a change or a cool understanding, you know what I mean? So the lesson of today's video is that everybody does deserve happiness. Not everybody. This would say never say not everybody, because then people are gonna justify being a pedophile. Fuck y'all. But like, oh, not rapists either. Not serial killers, not mass genociders, not terrorists. Normal people, normal average day people who struggle just to see if they'll ever be deserving of happiness. Everyone deserves, but in order to actually be truly happy, love yourself. That's all I can say. There's so many people out here who just do not love themselves and let the world walk all over them. Can't allow that, dog. Can never allow the world to walk all over you. You know, it's the only way you can do it is by taking it by the neck, give it the DD treatment. Give it the DD treatment. That's all I can say. Take the world and give it the DD treatment. Don't buy baby oil for it, because if the world fucked you up, fuck it harder. That's all I can say. But not like don't take it out of context. What I mean by that, I just mean achieve things that the world doesn't allow you to achieve. That's what I'm saying. Like what I'm doing. I'm not even sure that I'll make it to 1,000 one day, but I do believe be tough. So that's all I'm gonna say about this video today. And if you enjoyed the video, like, and if you give me your thoughts on which characters also deserve happiness. I was gonna give an honorable mention of saying characters like, not characters, characters. I don't know characters. I was thinking of more like, give me your thoughts on like which characters deserve happiness. Tell me who else in the honorable mentions deserve happiness. Now I'm gonna say people with low self-esteem deserve happiness. I was one of them. That's why I say that who else deserve happiness? Bullies, they deserve happiness. But besides that, those are the honorable mentions. Yeah, just comment down below your thoughts. And if you fucks with me, hit that subscribe, and yeah. Just hope you all find that. Peace.